Alright, what's going on everyone? Today we're going to be playing my favorite roguelike deck builder of all time after Slay the Spire. It's my favorite runner-up. So here's how this game works. It does something that I normally hate, which is class, where you mix and match classes. But what's cool about it is your main class 100% is like the defining aspect of your deck. Well, maybe like 70%. The point is, your main class matters a lot. And the way this works, first off, there's 5 classes with the default game. There's a 6th with the DLC. And then each class has 2 different heroes. So you can pick first off the class and then the hero. And the hero is also a pretty big defining aspect of your run. Let's just do, this is one of my favorite heroes. Let's just do like, I don't know, just do this. It's fine. When you pick your second class, you don't pick a second hero. You could pick the spell you want. Each hero comes with a spell. And then here you just get the spell. There's a Covenant rank. I'm almost maxed out. I'm trying to get to 25. I haven't played in a few months, but when I play, I'm trying to get to 25. So I am playing on max difficulty, or the max that I currently have. God, I sound like Elon Musk. Guys, I'm a real gamer, I swear. Anyway, so you can see your bosses ahead of time. That's so nice that you can see the final boss and prepare. I'm not going to be too concerned about that. I'm just demonstrating the game. You won't always start with random cards like this. This is a punishment for being high rank, is you get randomized cards and junk and stuff, as you might be familiar with Slay the Spire. We have our hero, and then not only is there 2 heroes per class, but then each hero also has huge differences in how you play them. Let's just go with spikes because it's fun. And then we also get a random treasure when you play the 3rd card of the turn draw, or friendly units get health. Normally that wouldn't be very exciting. It is exciting if I'm doing spikes. We'll go with that. We can also get 100 gold. I don't care about that. This is something unique to the DLC. So the way this game works, sure, you guys can have 10 armor. You can choose to make the battle harder for an additional reward. So they're all gonna have 10 armor. But the way this deck works is people say it is a tower defense game, which it kind of is. So the way this works is the enemies come in down here. Every single turn, they're gonna go up a floor. And if they get up here, they start damaging your pyre, and then you lose the game. Your overall health is up here. So the whole idea is to place units. As you can see, I could place it here. I could just let them go to the 2nd floor. Typically, you want your bottom floor to be tanky, and you want your top floor to be offensive-y. In this case, I got 1 unit and then some spells, which are very good when I gave them armor. Let's just throw some damage back here. They're gonna die now, but we might as well just play these. It doesn't matter. Okay, and then they die out to the spikes, so nothing actually mattered there. This guy doesn't do any damage, so it doesn't even matter if they get up to the pyre. This guy up here. I wish I could get that. I could get that. Yeah, it's probably worth killing that, getting the gold. Alright, so you're taking 12. What speed am I on? I want to make sure I'm on the minimum speed for demonstration purposes. So this doesn't do anything other than apply regen, so we'll just do this. This isn't a very good example of the game because I'm not getting any units. It's weird. I got lots of spells with my random cards, I guess. Okay, here we go. We got units now. Look at that. So I'd like some stuff up here, I think. So this is 5, 10, 12. So nothing will die. I guess we can put these here. So he's going to go down to 1. 10 damage to the front unit. Deal 5 damage twice. Piercing will ignore the armor, which no one has. You have armor. But you're not going to do any damage because you're 0. You're just a blocker. So maybe I should kill one of these back here. I am worried that this high health unit is going to get to the pyre, but what can you do? So now everything's going to move up again. Is this the boss? It might be. Yeah, you don't do anything, so you're just free. So, yeah, the pyre deals damage. Once these make it up here, it's just going to be a regular fight. This is going to deal 2 damage, this is going to deal 5, and this is going to deal 20, and it's all turn-based. I kind of want to try to get some damage down here. So we're probably doing something like this. And then 10 damage here. You're still not dead, but you're close. Will this help at all? I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, he's taking more damage now. Okay, I don't want this at all, so we'll let this all play out. You guys fight. They're gonna deal some damage, but it's fine. That guy's dead. Great. And then you're gonna take some damage. What are you going down to? 120. Here, my pyre's gonna take some, but it kills both of them. So that's fine. Okay. How do we deal damage here? Alright, we get free damage. So he's got 110. He's taken 25 before these things die. I don't think the restoration is gonna do too much. So I think we're just dealing damage. Okay. Alright, down to 73. So this is how it's kind of tower defense-y in a way. Let's see, damage. This is a very damagey build I have here. This is the last turn, so getting the extra stuff here doesn't matter. Oh, I don't get the energy I don't get it until next turn. Whoops. I didn't read the card. So we're taking some damage here. Down to 34. So we'll take 10. He's going to come up, hit 5, take 20. Hit 5, take 20. And that was much harder than it should have been because I gave them all armor, of course. We'll get our cards. I'd like some units because I don't seem to have too many of those. Region's nice if we're doing spikes, though. I'll take regen. We have... This can move units up and down. Armor's also nice with the spikes. I don't really like this very much. I can skip, which actually might be worth it. I don't know if I care about 5 armor that much. Let's just skip this. I would if... There we go. We're doing spikes, and this is another spike guy who... it's really weird. So he gains 60 max health when you play it, but he starts at 20. So he basically starts with a life buffer. He'll have 20 out of 80 health, and then when he rejuvenates, he's going to get spikes, which I feel like I'm doing a spike build, so I'll take this. So I have 2 tanks now. That's my first 2 floors taken care of. At this point, I'd want a big aggro damage dealer. So I'm going to go here probably, because Hellhorns they're a bit more aggressive. Here we can modify units. Let's add health here. Just make this thing way more tanky. I don't know if I want anything else. Let's see what the unit is. Okay, we've got armor. I mean, we can tank like crazy. 10 cost 3 less per imp unit in play, which we don't have. Oh, this isn't the give armor. This is melee weakness. So this is sort of... Man, both of these kind of suck. I guess we're taking this. I'm not excited about it. When it hits something, it gives it melee weakness. We want this on the first or second floor. We also probably want it to be quick. I'll buy the quick. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Giving it some sort of like double strike or something would be nice. I can gain an artifact and make the game harder. I think it's probably worth it. Apply daze 3 and weakness, melee weakness 1 to enemy units on the bottom floor. We don't actually want them to daze because we want them to hit our spikes. That would be amazing if we weren't doing spikes. Sting spells, I believe I have those, right? That is this. So these will deal more damage, which is fine. X cost cards, yeah, we'll just take this, I guess. Make those stings a little bit more powerful. Not very exciting. Do I want 75 gold for spikes 3? I mean, I am pretty tanky. I don't think the 75 gold is worth it, though. Okay. So, we're probably spiking bottom. I'm going to do... Ooh, I want my other tank mid, though, don't I? So we'll put these guys up here. Like so. And then we'll torch one of these... No, you... Wait, what do you do? Restore. Yeah, we'll get rid of this guy. You got enchanted. That's fine. Okay. That card's junk. I need to remove it. The one that gives me extra energy, but... Or whatever it does. I don't know. It's junk. Alright, we're going to do this. I need rejuvenation here. He does get the encant again, which kind of sucks. And then this deals 30 damage now. That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll do 30 here. Okay, that's all fine. Get the gold. We've got spikes coming here now. Yeah, I got spikes. Nice. Okay. Sure. A brief respite means the boss is coming. Alright, you've got rejuvenation or regeneration. I don't need to do anything here. You're gonna gain one. So you're gonna die, you're gonna live, but you don't do damage anyway. So we just need to get stuff down here. I think I want to get regen here. Get regen here. We'll put one of these guys back here. We want this to tank and take damage. So I think this is all fine. Nice. Okay, now the boss comes in. Which is... Who is it? I wasn't paying attention. This guy. Sweep. Attacks all enemy units. That sucks. Well, we have 30 damage. So we'll do that for free. I should kill the healer. And then... I didn't mention, but the yellow dots here dictate how much space. So this thing's taking up 3 of 4 spaces. So I can't put this here. And then these guys also are taking up all the space. There's nowhere to put this. So we're just going to get the regen. Probably doing it here. It's only regen 1. Let's do this. Okay. Sure. Alright, that's dead. Nothing middle. Get more spikes though. Which is good. Alright, down to 140. Down to 120. Okay. So you have spikes 12. Oh, it's dead. That's nice. Sure. We'll just heal, damage, damage, damage. Pass the turn. So you see how it is kind of a tower defense. The way the units come in and go up, and you're setting up towers, so to speak, with your units. Stings are very good now. But we have spikes as well. I mean, 30 damage for 0 is just too good. Okay. I mean, the armor's fine. We're not getting any aggro stuff. We're just tanking like crazy. So I'm going to go for the Hellhorn again. Let's get this artifact. Deal 2 damage whenever an enemy minion moves between floors. So basically lowers the health of everyone by 6-ish. This makes the stewards, which are the base units, makes them more powerful, +5/+5 damage shield and multi-strike. It's very good, but this will there are so many units that they have 1 health that this just wins. So I'll take that. There we go. Finally got a big, powerful aggro guy. Yeah, we're just gonna take this. We have concealed caverns here. Did I miss something middle last round? I'm not sure. Alright, the Bone Shaker makes its way through an abandoned train yard. The Bone Shaker is the train we're on. The once bustling workshop is now eerily silent and empty, picked over by scavengers. So in the rubble, you're able to make out a couple of things that may be useful. A large hook and some quick release doors. So these are just, you can make units go up and down. I don't think it's necessary. Ascend an enemy unit to the pyre. That's actually kind of crazy. So it's going to take any unit, it's going to send them straight up to the pyre room. They're going to be dazed 3, so basically deal 60 damage, right? Because I have 20 attack. And shoot is going to drop people to the bottom and apply daze 2, which doesn't do much because I want people to hit me. I think I'm going to take the hook. Seems interesting. Okay. Basically anything that has less than 60 health, I can just send up to the pyre and have it be killed. Okay. Explosives. The problem with the explosives is they deal damage, but they don't take damage from spikes. As we see at the bottom here, despawn and deal 10 damage to your front unit. So this is just going to take 10. This just dies here. I don't think I could play this bottom right now. I think we're going to play this here. We're going to free 30 damage. And then... You're just a healer, right? Yeah. I guess I have to kill that though. And then we'll put our guy up here. And this is kind of problematic. It's a little bit problematic. There's the free damage though. That's good. Okay, so I gotta sacrifice a unit here, I think. I gotta just put something in front of this to... It's only taking 21. It's not dying. Oh, here we go. That solves my problem. This isn't too much damage. We're probably putting this guy down here this turn. That's fine. I still need to get rid of this card. So you're taking 12. That's 10 from this, 2 from this. You guys are dealing 7. That's all fine. It doesn't have spikes until it regenerates, so the bottom guy. So he's not going to deal any damage back other than his 15 attack. Okay. See, we get these free kills with that artifact, which is pretty good. You're going to die. Like, even if this doesn't die, it's going to die when it moves up. You, I want up here. So that's going to go there. This is fine. You're fine. So we're probably doing this. And I want regen here to get the spikes. And then I guess we can just do this. Not that it does much. Okay. Cool. Get some damage. You can technically kill the boss. Oh, I didn't mention that, right? So against the actual, like, elites, they're on the battlefield already, or whatever. They're in the train, outside the train. I don't know, whatever this is. And you can deal damage and kill them before they actually enter the train and start fighting. Like, he's gonna go up and down and just do, in this case, he's putting explosives. Every boss does something different, but they'll go up. Sometimes they'll boost attack, or maybe they'll add armor or whatever. But they're gonna move up and down, do these effects. And if you can battle through them, you can actually kill the boss before they enter the train. I don't think I've ever done it, but you can. Okay, you're fine. This floor's fine. This is okay. I kind of want more regen on you. I don't have any regen on you. You don't have regen either. I need a big regen spell for sure. So this is a lot. I think we're going to do this. We might actually put a little sacrificial guy here. So he's going to die. That's fine. And the rest of this is all fine. Yeah, okay. End the turn. Yeah, so we have our big smashy damage stuff up here at the top now. So when if things make it through our tanky defensive stuff, we're just crushing at the top floor. That's good. Alright. So we have the thing. So I'm pretty sure if I just do this, like, it doesn't do anything for 3 turns, and then it's gonna, yeah, it's just dead. Okay, well, more regen here. I didn't look at this. You're actually close to dying. I should have done regen there. Okay, well, you're fine. Okay, well, whatever. Nice. Yeah, just a free kill on anything with less than 60 health. Not free, it costs 2 mana, but you know. Okay, I need something here. Either a sacrificial steward or something. It's a bit scary up there. Okay, now he's entering the train. Here we go. 5 regen. Please regenerate. And what are we doing here? We're doing 120? I don't know if the regen will matter. Let's see. It did. And then maybe this back here. That's all probably fine. You're not dead. That's unfortunate. But that's okay. 16. Alright, see what we do here. 550. And then this can take a while. Sometimes you can just speed this up like this and have it go faster if you want to. We can do this for 20 armor. Probably worth it. We're dealing 55. Do this. You have nothing to do with any of this stuff. It's unfortunate. Well, this is actually kind of bad. The only benefit here is our top floor is super aggro, so it might not be too bad. What I'm missing most right now is good regen stuff. Let's see how much damage this guy's going to take top floor. He is going to be close to death, not quite dying. But we do have 30 damage free, 30 damage free. We're 50 hit points off. The regen probably doesn't do anything, but I mean, yeah, it doesn't do anything. Well, he's going to get to the top floor. That's for sure. He's dealing 9 per turn. He's going to be taking 20 per turn. So we're not going to lose. Yep, down to 46. He gets up here. And then he should just die here, right? Dang. Down to 13 health. Not great. But not terrible either. Okay, big regen. Apply 10 health and 3 spikes, but it's 3 energy. Yikes. 3 is a lot. I can take it and hope I can find a way to reduce its cost. Because this is junk. This is junk. Could just take the gold. I'll see if I can find a way to reduce that. Okay, we have another tank. Or we have more aggro stuff. Something with sweep on the bottom floor could be good. Sweep's going to hit everything. And slay plus 3 is pretty good. I think this is fine. I would like more room on floors. Because I'm running out of space. Okay, do we have a way to heal? We do. We probably have to go this way. Yeah, I don't have a choice. I need the health. Alright, we'll take the health. We'll take the gold. I want to remove that 0 mana card. Where is it? Where are you at? You are junk. I don't like you. Okay, upgrade it. There we go. -1 cost. I want to do that on the 3 thing. So we'll do that. Awesome. Plus 10 magic power. I mean, it does 30 damage now if I do this. Restore 12 health, but only regen 1. I think 15 damage is pretty good. Alright, let's leave here for now. I might save my gold. Whoops, I clicked the same thing. Meant to click this. Okay, we can go spikes 20 or revenge, cultivate, and draw cards. Both of these are pretty good. Revenge is when it takes damage, right? So we want this thing to take damage. Cultivate is going to power up the lowest cost thing. So if I put this on the same spot as the thing I just took, the Shattered Shell, it's going to tank the damage. Then it's going to cultivate, add power and health. Or is it better to just have spikes 20? The card draw is nice too. I think the goal is to just have a big tanky spike thing. Don't want the 10 gold. Or the 100 gold. The goal of this build right now is tank bottom 2 floors while spiking the enemies and then smack them on the 3rd floor. Non-boss enemies have spike 4, but we get a random artifact. Spike's not terrible. It is if we use the sweep guy though. Yeah, I don't think I can handle this. Because my top floor smackers have very low health. Okay, so we got our thing. So I think I want... What are you guys doing? No damage. What are you doing? Add a Weight of Contrition card. That's fine. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. This is our bottom floor. Tank. A sweeper to just try to kill everything. Regen. This is consume. I don't know if I want that on here. I want the regen 5 on the other plant guy. I mean, I can just do this. Doesn't do anything. Okay. That's fine. Sure. Okay. So... we got our big aggro guy. I really want to kill this, but I don't think I can. It's 3. Dang, it's annoying. Well, I'm putting you up here. Yeah, I can't get the gold, which is 75. Disappointing. You are scary. 30 damage. I don't have anything to do about it, though. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, big spikes. Big spikes. Nice. Okay. Right, the free 2 damage. Still nice. Okay, you're the one that I want the big regen on. So we're going to put you here. Oh yeah, see how he has 45 out of 105 health? That's how that works. Okay, what's going on here? 7 damage, 6. Nothing's happening here. You're probably going to die top floor. So we're going to do 30, 30. I do want regen here. None of this matters. You're going to die when you go up. You're only dealing 1. Yeah, we're just going to do the regen here to get the spikes. Okay. Nice. Dead. Our top floor is pretty crazy. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention how we're combining the classes, right? These guys are the main class that I picked. These plant guys. And then the Hellhorns are up here, which are my aggro. And the way you mix and match classes is going to determine what aggro and defense minions you have. What are they called in this game? They're not minions. They're I don't know what they're called. Units? Units, what they're called? Okay, what's going on here? You're not dead. I really want you to be dead. I don't want you to get up into the pyre. So I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to make sure you're dead. You're dead. You're taking 16. So I'm thinking just heal, heal, and then maybe another damage dealer up here is fine. The Ember Drain's really annoying. Once you get to the higher difficulties, when you play stuff on the top 4, you get Ember Drain, so you get less mana next turn. It's fine though. Brief Respite means the boss is coming in next turn. So we've got 21, 6. And I can send this to the top, but it's not dead, so it's not worth it, I don't think. So I can get another unit down here. And I can get another unit here. Pass the turn. Okay, yep. So here's the boss. That's pretty good. Alright, you are dead. Only taking 6. Nothing going on here. All of you are dead, of course, because the boss. 150. So I'd like to do more than 150, preferably. I have no place to put this. All my spaces are full. So I think it's just like spikes 3. Goes to 230. And then kill one of these guys. Alright, I guess that's fine. Was that worth it? Because I get more damage with the guy down here. With the sweeper. Not sure. Well, we can speed this up. We can do this. And damage is happening. Okay. That's a fun little thing you can do. Alright, we're only dealing 68. That's not very good. We do have the region 5, which is huge. Brings it to 112. With the free 30 damage. And then just do this. That is a lot of health left over. But what can you do? Make this go a little bit faster now. Now that we're accustomed to how the game works. I mean, some people just play max speed. You get all the information before the turn ends, so like it's fine. Free 30 damage. He's way low. Oh, free 30 damage here as well. Alright, we got 80 damage we need to make up here. I don't think the region's going to do too much. So, it doesn't do anything. Yikes, this could be the end of our run, actually. It's not looking great. Alright. 22. Yeah, we're dead here, right? Dang. Well, that's a monster train. Again, I am very high on the difficulty. Yeah, that was a bad run though. I haven't had a run that bad in a while. We do get the whole run summary and stuff, if you care about that. So what's making this game very addicting for me is I want to 100% complete it. You fill this out by completing a run with specific cards. You get a golden version of it. Also, every combination, you get a little tag. You can see, if you know what you're looking at here, you can see a problem, which is that I really hate the melting remnants. Not only have I not finished their many of their things here, but also I haven't chosen them as the secondary class very often. And then there is the Last Divinity, which is the DLC, a bit more full, but still, they're better. I like them better than the Melting Remnant, that's for sure. So you can see, like, if you pick this guy as your hero, he can be an armor and multi-striker, he can slay, get more powerful, or he can slay, gain armor, revenge, gain rage. But you could play with the Hellhorned and also choose this lady who cares about imps. I just played with this hero, which is a big tanky one. Rejuvenate, deal 60 damage, so you want to make her regen every turn and deal damage, or you can do the Cultivate to draw extra cards, so lots of extra card draw. Great if you have lots of 0 mana effects, which there are in the game, and then you can just go crazy with spikes. It also shows you how you upgrade, and then you can mix and match those, right? Every single time you get an upgrade for, in this case, the Sentient, I could do like spikes, and then for my third one, I could add Cultivate, right? There's so much variety from run to run. Because then I could do this class again But he's an offensive guy. So when you summon him, you get sting spells. When you play spells, he gets more aggressive. He has sweep, so he wipes the whole floor. And he has strike, apply rooted. So he locks people on the floor with him and then he sweeps them. Or he has quick, so he hits first. He has multi-strike, and he has enchant, which means everything else on the floor with him has quick. So he can just be like an absolute offensive machine. So you have a defensive rejuvenation spike character and an offensive character in the same class. Then you have every class, and each one has, two different things. You have two different heroes here. You have two different heroes here. You get the DLC, you have two different heroes. And then you mix and match them. So you might have a tanky, in my case, I just had this tanky spike build, and I was using the Hellhorn for aggro, but I could have had this tanky spike build with spellcasters. This class is very spellcasty. They freeze a lot. You could freeze stuff and then have sweep here. There's lots of sweep stuff in this entire class. I can go here, go to unit, and this class has like sweep, spikes, right? And then Hellhorn is much more aggro. They're very low health. You could have your Wildenton guy rooting people and then having Hellhorned attackers behind him, or you could have him rooting people and having like a Stygian, a lot of the stuff cares about casting spells, gaining armor, all kinds of stuff like that. So the way you mix and match units in this game is pretty fun. Is there anything else I need to show you? I don't think so. So anyway, that is Monster Train. It's an old game, but it's a good one. And if you like roguelike deck builders, the gameplay loop of having that sort of tower defensive type of thing just feels very different, but it's still a roguelike deck builder. And I don't know, it's just really fun. I do find the mixing and matching of classes to be just very addicting, in my opinion. This is a aspect of most games that I hate. I don't like a lot of the mixing and matching classes in these roguelike deck builders, because a lot of times, in my opinion, it makes them less diverse, because like after you've done like a couple runs, you kind of see everything. Like let's say there's a game where there's 4 classes, like Rogue Book is a good example. If you pick 2 of them, and then the next run you pick 2 different ones, at that point you've seen everything. So now your third run, you've already seen all the cards. Or I mean, obviously you'll see different ones run to run and you'll unlock more. But the mixing and matching of classes in Rogue Book, I think, is not good for the game. I think it just makes it more bland. Because if you compare that to Slay the Spire, there's 4 different characters with 4 totally different decks, right? So normally when it comes to mixing and matching, in this case they're called clans, I've been saying classes, they're clans. Normally I don't like that, I think it makes the game worse. But in this game's case, I actually think they did a great job of making it feel so drastically different, because your build is highly dependent on your hero. So even though you can mix and match classes, really your hero is a major defining aspect of your run anyway. So there's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then double that to 12. 12 drastically feeling heroes that can dictate how the game feels. But then supplementing that with the secondary class just feels very different. I don't know, it just has a very unique feel to it. I like the Covenant system, of course. This is just like Ascension and Slay the Spire. Currently 23 out of 25. Got to beat it a couple more times, but just wanted to share this game because I really like it. I know it's a very popular game, so people are familiar with it, but it's kind of older now. People don't talk about it as much. Like, I looked this up on Twitch recently. 0 people were playing it, right? So I feel like this game is like, it's kind of past its prime and people forgot about it. But I think it's awesome, and I just wanted to kind of talk about it. If you missed Monster Train, go try it. It's still a great game. Even if no one's playing it on YouTube and Twitch, doesn't mean that you can't enjoy it, and I am a big fan of it, so go check it out. Anyway, that's it guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.